Ronald Gets the Goat. Henry was having an eventful time. The fat director sent him to be repainted, but his time in the tunnel had taken its toll. He returned from the works with a copper-capped chimney, square buffers, and a glistening coat of blue. He felt very smart. One morning, he arrived at the end of the line. He huffed and puffed as passengers alighted from the coaches. He was eager for a rest when a voice called from behind him. "Feeling worn out, young Gordon?" It was Ronald, a tender engine once loaned to the fat director. He brought trains from the other railway and was proud of his green coat. He gasped when he drew alongside. "Henry? Surely that can't be you?" "It can, and it is," he chuckled. "Nice to see you again, Ronald." "I don't know if you realize this, old fellow, but you've gone all blue," he finished with feeling. "I should hope so," Henry laughed. "It's what I chose to be." "What? After how horrid those other engines were to us?" "Edward's never been horrid," Henry replied, "and he's painted blue." "That's not the point," Ronald flounced. "You and I, Henry, my lad, we brought color to the shed. We were proud to be green." "Pride is what landed me in that tunnel to begin with," Henry retorted. "I'm not that engine anymore." "Oh, I can see that," Ronald sneered, glancing pointedly at Henry's copper chimney and new buffers. "What a pity. I'll leave you be, then. I know you blue engines need your beauty rest." He hissed away, leaving Henry in a foul mood. In a field near Henry's tunnel lived a lone goat. He was often seen ramming into the fence to trim his horns, mostly unbothered by the railway. But the biggest, bluest, and loudest engine disturbed him. When the express drew near, he'd run and hide until it had gone past, giving Gordon a good laugh. That day, the goat rammed the fence as usual. This time, something strange happened. The wooden post didn't hold firm. It fell away and left a gap. The goat leapt over it and found himself on the railway line. Something was coming, but as it wasn't big, blue, and bellowing, he ignored it. Ronald was pulling his return train, still brooding over Henry. "Foolish engine! Whatever could have convinced him? What is that?" He drew to a halt, locking eyes with the obstruction. The goat stared for a moment, then grew bored and turned away. "Go on!" Ronald wheezed angrily. The goat turned and bleated fearfully, stunning Ronald into silence. The passengers got out to see what the trouble was. "Give him something to eat," a gentleman suggested. The guard fetched some cabbage and held it out. The goat reeled round and snatched it. The guard leapt away, while the goat turned its back, chewing contentedly. "Just tell him to shoo," an old lady grumbled. So the fireman gingerly moved forward and stuttered, "Shoo," but it just kept eating. "Well, I tried," the fireman concluded, and went back to the cab. "You could blow steam at it with your engine," a little boy bubbled. So the driver turned the taps, but Ronald only gave a weak pshh. "Go on," Ronald murmured, blowing a little more steam. The goat lifted its head, but didn't turn around. He didn't care about Ronald, for something was exiting the tunnel. Something big, blue, and noisy. He bleated in fright. He abandoned his cabbage, scurried off the line, jumped the fence, and hurtled into his field. But the silly animal had been fooled, for it wasn't Gordon, it was Henry. "Getting some beauty rest, are you? I thought only us blue engines needed that." Ronald blushed, but said nothing as he started away. The story soon spread, and that night the shed was abuzz with laughter. "Imagine," Gordon guffawed, "being held up by a goat." "It's not the only thing that stopped an engine outside that tunnel," Henry retorted, before mimicking a pained wheeshing. Gordon glared, but Henry just laughed and winked at the green engine. "What say you, Ronald? You're looking rather blue yourself." "I should hope not," Ronald spluttered, but quickly corrected himself. What I meant was, though your coat was useful today, I know exactly how to handle goats with my green paint now." "How so?" Henry asked. "Why, by acting like other blue engines, loud and obnoxious." Both engines howled with laughter. Gordon went red in the face and muttered rather colorful remarks.